right here. Just finishing off my tea. I brought some orange juice with me. Tropicana. Really, I wanted the container for making iced tea. I do have some more orange juice here. I couldn't find a juice jug last time I was in town, and I didn't look this time. And Jen said, buy one of these and use it. I said, yeah, it's a good idea. I'll keep this here. That's all I need. I'm going to put this water jug up here. Oh, it's really pumping out the heat now. I left water in the jug. Starting to melt now. Let's go get a little bit of water. That's squirrels. She's a hole in that. Well, getting water was a fail. There is nothing over there. It's left open. I chiseled everywhere. So, I guess tomorrow I'll have to go to the river and get some ice. At least it's at the end of the season, right? I could take the ice auger over there and punch a hole in the river, but nah. I'll just get a couple of big chunks of ice, and I have that big pot, that massive pot in there. I'll put it to the side and fill it with ice like I used to. It'll be fine. Damn. Just about to go to bed. And there's some really nice northern lights out. Not as nice as some of the ones I got you, but it's pretty cool. There's a thick band right above me, and it tapers off and points right at town. That's kind of cool. Good morning. Beautiful looking day. Just finishing up my coffee. Machine's warming up. Whiskey Jacks are going crazy out there in the nice weather. I walked out this morning, all you can hear is the Whiskey Jacks chirping away and squirrels squawking. It's nice to hear. 1, 2, 3, I can see. Sometimes you You just can't get a number. Then you see one on the corner of your eye, you know, did he fly over there? You just can't get an exact number of how many are here. But she should start, probably started her nest already, I'm guessing. I'll have to get a closer look at her. Good coffee. So this morning we'll take off and set up all the 220s, 330s, dump all the bait so everything can have a feast. And we'll slowly start to wind it down. I was going to spend a night maybe at Big Rock, but we'll see. I don't know if I want to spend the night there then take it down, or just spend the day there and take it down. I'm not sure, but I really like to spend the day there, that's for sure. I like to go and cut some of the willows out of the way for next season and things like that. Hopefully we got a few pelts today, that'd be nice. So I got the foxes thawing back there, and I have a martin to bring in from the last trip. And somebody was asking me about the kilometers. I believe it was Robert Simard. Yeah, if memory serves. And I'm sorry if I don't get to all your comments. Sometimes, you know, I just get too busy, or it just hits the editing floor because I want to squeeze something else in there. Apologize for that, but that's the way it works sometimes. Yeah, it was Robert Simard. How many kilometers do I do a year? Right now, Robert, I'm pushing 2,400 kilometers for this season, 1,500 miles. And I didn't think I'd actually go that far this season. I was thinking, you know, because I'm going to be here full time, I'm not running back and forth to town putting on all those extra kilometers. So I was thinking I'd be somewhere around 18 to 2,000 kilometers to finish the year. But 2,400 is kind of surprising. I just checked when I started the machine, and I remember what the machine was at the beginning of the season. So it's a lot more than I thought, that's for sure. But there you go. In the past, I'd do about, I don't know, 3,000 to 3,500 kilometers if I was in town and going back and forth. And when I was younger, about 5,000 kilometers, because I was using the machine for everything though. You know, driving around town, you know, going to Goose Creek, so that's different. But yeah, a lot of kilometers, that's for sure. And also somebody asked, how did I build the cabin? How did I get all the stuff out here? I brought it out one Comatic at a time. I had some friends also help me. I remember one trip there was, I think, 4 or 5 of us hauling the floor, all the joists and the blocking, the beams. We had quite the loads, and that was, you know, back then we didn't have a machine like we do now, like say the 900 Ace. You know, we were pulling them here with 340 Yamahas and things like that, so they were working pretty hard. You know, they're definitely not no 900 Ace. That thing's a freaking workhorse, and I love it. If you're wondering where the cabin is, or where I trap out of, if you're new, it's not a secret. 50 miles west of Churchill, Manitoba. Definitely not a secret. Why would it be? No big deal. Yellow glasses, I won't need those today. My spare glasses. I just took out the hoses my brother Charlie sent me for my 440 Husqvarna. Fuel hose, and I don't recall seeing this on there. Air purge suction hose, so I'll have to figure that out. Awesome. Thanks, Charlie. And he asked me if I wanted a couple plugs. I said sure. So he sent me 2 spare plugs for the 440. I'm gonna have to write that on there too. And I'm just going through my kit here, double checking everything. What the heck's in here? Oh, I do have battery packs in here for my inReach and phone if I want to charge them. There's a few of them. And I thought I had them in a bag. It looks like they're in a bag. Right here. They popped out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to throw in some food. Little guy's heating up in the sun. He's probably happy that I threw a bunch of sunflower seeds out. I decided to just bring the boggin with me. I think I'm going to throw on my trapping box though, because there's wire in there. And I might have to wire some of the boxes to the trees. I don't know yet. Beautiful open day, man. So if you recall, I counted all my traps. There's 65 that I had out here. Then I found the box inside, so that means I have 77 traps. 120 that is. And I threw some more in here. So 77, 78, 79, 4, 85, 86, 87 120s I have. So I don't have to buy any for next season. The following season I probably will. So I put more boxes out. Just about forgot my gun at Goose Creek. But when I went to Gerald's truck, I grabbed it, threw it in the back of his truck. Because I completely forgot about it until I seen it lying on the couch. You're so used to having it just on your machine. Hey, almost ready. I wasn't going to take this, but I better. Just behind the cabin here, look at this moose all over the place. gonna leave that in this tree. And another fox was around here, but he probably just went right on by. Here's the bush I was looking for that fox. And the other one was in there wondering what I was doing. So he was following my trails around. Wow, is it nice out. Gorgeous. Okay, let me hang this box, and we'll definitely be bringing you guys out a lot in this weather, that's for sure. Here's how I'll be leaving the traps. That way I don't have to carry them back and forth every year. It's freaking gorgeous out. It is so nice out. I put my toque on and I took my big jacket off. That was too warm. But let's carry on. See what else we could see. And a fox sleeping right here. Right by the 330 that he set off. I think I know why they're setting those off now. They're just worn out, I think. And I'm going to replace a bunch of the 330s next season. So I'll buy a dozen, at least a dozen. And he set that off, probably give him a scare, and he took off. Coffee break. You guys like my office? I do. It's a little drafty, but it'll do. Thanks for the pepperette, Jason. I still have my big mitts with me and all my other warm stuff. You never know. That weather will change. Gotta be prepared. Oh, coffee. Sounds really good right now. I took the 330 and I hung it in there with the 120. And we'll just continue to put it back here. It's a nice distance from the other one. Oh, there's the Whiskey Jacks. I took the bait out of the box and look at that, found it right away. Another family, and we'll obviously have a feeder at the new outpost, Big Rock. I'll build that this summer too, a new feeder for Big Rock, and we'll have a few families to feed. Right on. Nice to see that. Okay, let's get out of here. We are on the West Trail now. We just passed Horseshoe Creek. I got the 330 on the river, and I have the 220 that was on the tundra before the Horseshoe Creek Trail. So we'll put those probably somewhere in the bush there. We'll find a good spot, and then we'll just pick them up and set them next year. So let's carry on here through this trail, through the West Trail, and there's a moose in front of me.
in here, right? I think that's the best I could do, was right through there. Pretty tight here. So maybe, yeah, actually just right along the willows here. We'll take out that dead tree and just continue there. That'll be the best. Chainsaw all the way. Yeah, that's all we have to do. Just right through here. I can make it with the trap and sleigh, but I don't want to keep doing that. I love it when the trails are all packed down and there's high banks on the side. Kind of looks cool, but at the same time I don't want that deep snow. Lots of dead wood in here. This will be for the out camp. Yeah, there's some decent stuff in here. Not even that deep either. Look at that. Nice. Drive right up to it and get a few boggins. Awesome. I just went to turn around after taking out the 220 trap, and I'll just leave it on that stump. Should be fine. See the tracks there. Big Wolverine, only that same guy. He made a circle around the 330 and then went up my trail and hit it that way. I didn't even see where he went off the trail. I'll check when I get back, see which way he went. Oh, that's good coffee. It's still hot. I'm going to leave two 330 boxes here and a 220. So I'm going to hang them in a tree, I think. Or just leave them right in here. All I know is that I'm fighting about putting that heavy tarp over here for the summer and leaving everything up, or do I just take it all? I'll just leave the door open like this, so I do. And anything that wants to come and investigate, they can sniff around in here and move on, because there's not going to be anything in here. Let's have a snack. I got cheese, and a bar, and pepperettes. A few people are asking about the stove here in the tent frame. What brand it is. That's a homemade jobby. My brother Donald made that years ago. I had no idea he made it until I ripped down my dad's old garage that was rotten. And I found it in the back corner. And then I seen his name on the side. He welded his name on the side. He did a really good job. That thing, it seals right off. If I close it down, it instantly dies. What is that over there? That's something shining over there. Huh. Okay. Martin tracks. Don't worry, I'll get them next year. Come here for the night. We'll walk the trail here and cut the willows and right here. It's even pretty decent. Looks over even a more open area, but it doesn't have that break like that one. It's just the northwest here. That's enough talking about sites now. We already have it picked out. That moose is still hanging around. That's the old trail there. Down the old trail, now he's going down the newer one. Look at that, those weren't there before. Moose came on the ice here. Came right down here and he crossed. That's pretty cool. Boxes here too, along the river. Wolf traps, boxes. I'll show you some of the flooding. It hasn't flooded since we've been on it, or me and Jason were on it, but where it was flooding. And that's all good. I think with this trail here, I should have jumped straight across right here. Let's try it just for the hell of it. This is what I think I should have done. It's more gradual right here to get up on that ice. You can see where this moose came from. Every time an animal comes out of the bush like that, you gotta know it's a good wide open space, and you can see it here. See where he came down? And it looks like a clearing back there, not too much bush. So that'd be interesting to see what's there. You see what I mean by this trail? I went over the jagged ice there. And I'm just talking about when I'm by myself, which I am right now, obviously. It doesn't mean this one's going to be better, but it just looks better. The climb up right here. Too bad right here. That's not too bad. We also got to think of potential sets too when you're making trails. Nice flat area over there so you can get right in there. Get a box in there. This will have 330s or 220s, whatever, and 120s. You see what I mean? I have to come up this big jagged ice here. You can see it's breaking away there. It's not too bad, but what the heck is that? Oh, that's a big frickin' Martin, man. Holy. Big track. Really bad down here. I'd never be traveling down there, and I don't think I'd ever be traveling on the other side either. But I'd definitely get over there and straight across, set a trap, and then come back to this trail. Little opening maybe there to get up onto that. Who knows what's up there? Could be a lake or anything. Could be just the barrens. And here's how it floods around here. Like if I was coming along here when this was flooding, this would have been pretty bad. This is not from the river, this is from the land here coming down. Right here. If I seen this, I would have turned around. I hit slush on that side before. I have come to this island before from the tent frame, or I should say from Horseshoe Creek, and I went around the island, but I hit slush on the other side.
That's nice and warm in here. Fired up the generator, obviously. Doesn't make a fire yet. It's nice. It's like 11 degrees in here. So too bad. But my feet are sweating, and I gotta get out of these ski pants and boots. Oh, it's a long day. Long day. Thank God I brought coffee and some snacks. Oh my goodness, my feet are sweaty. Oh yeah, they're soaked. Soaked. I think somebody was asking what this was, and I forgot all about it. This is, I don't know if anyone knows anything about it. I don't know how I put it in there. But it's like a fire extinguisher. I don't know how old it is. It says Globe on it. I've never looked it up. It's empty. I don't know what would have been in it. I'm going to guess a chemical of some kind. But it was my dad's. And it used to be at Goose Creek, hanging by the bathroom door. And obviously he picked it up somewhere. So I thought it was fitting to be right by the wood stove here. It's pretty cool. I put that up with this when I first got here, beginning of the season. And I was going to talk about it and totally forgot. So if anyone knows anything about these, let me know. Time to grab the generator. What is it out there? Oh my god, it looks warm. Like minus 8 or something. Yeah, around minus 8. Wow. And it's 10:30. I've been trying to stay up and watch the hockey game, and I'm falling asleep. That was a long day today, but it was an awesome day too. Beautiful outside, nice snowmobile ride, 110 kilometers. Seen a moose, beautiful red we've seen. Seen whiskey jacks all over the place. It was a good day. Sat in a 10 frame with no fire going. That was awesome. And got some dishes to do tomorrow, but I have to go get some ice. Yeah, this is about third full. I'll have to definitely go get ice tomorrow. And while we're doing that, we might as well bring the 3 traps from over there. We got a foothold and 2 330s. And we have one out front, and that's it. All the traps will be here or set off. And that's it for the season.